31, but at least Ridge has got first stab at it.
Yeah, treble 17 tops, I'd say. Well, all he can do now is set it up.
28.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that. 28 points off of 131. Maybe a bit of fatigue, Rod, from yesterday. And that's not taking
56.
anything away from Keegan Brown, but feel now Callan Ridge has to take out this 103.
Right, one last big effort here for Callan Ridge. In his head, he'll feel if he misses, he's out. A dart at double top. Oh, that's wonderful. With his back right against the wall, you'd have to say on the brink of defeat.
It's the world's best, and you're not playing against the youth,
47.
dare I say, of who you're used to meeting every week.
You know, it's like moving up from lower leagues up into the Premier League, isn't it?
100.
You have to play better or you get relegated. I mean, that sport, that's the cutthroat life of professional sport.
100.
Go hard or go home, isn't it? Especially in this level. Double 8. I'll tell
Game
you
shot.
what. I'll tell you what. There's no
To watch. If you're us, unfortunately, Damian Mole's obviously not enjoying it.
100.
Well, once again, Rod, on a 2-dart finish after only 9 darts.
94.
No finish, but time in hand.
140.
Well, he's been pretty sharp on his finishing.
Game
and
shot.
He's very sharp again. Relentless. He's absolutely relentless.
He's won 5 legs in 69 darts.
140.
Without any reply from his fellow countrymen. Well, he was threatening the possibility of a 9-dart bid to close it up. My word. Well, he's had a 143, a 121. He has had a couple of maximums, 5 140s,
96.
5 for 7 on the double. What more do you want?
I was just about to say might add to his max tally, but adds to his 140 tally anyway. Again, Rod, on a comfortable finish after only 9 darts.
60.
Wouldn't be too surprised if he took this out.
Double 13 for the match.
Game shot and the match.
And Jan van Veen completes a whitewash win, an absolute rout of Damian Mole. 180 followed by 140 here in leg 6. Oh, here he goes now to set up a possible 10-dart leg. Well, he's got his foot on the gas here now, and he's got his foot on Tony Martinez's throat as well, I think. Double 8. That was for a 10-darter. It was a brilliant leg up to this point.
Game shot.
11 darts. Full credit. Leg, never mind starting it. 5-2 Heter.
100.
So, crucial finish for Tony Martinez. Treble 18. Leaves tops, 2 in hand to win back-to-back legs. And we've seen him have problems cleaning up from 40 down.
84.
Missing double top and double 10 in the same visit for the 3rd leg of the match. Treble 18 for double thereof. Yes, double 18 for the match then for Damon Heter.
92.
Match start comes and goes. Well, he didn't look like the look of it from dart 1, did he? And it'll look like the look of this even less if Heter takes that double 9 for the match. That is 4 match darts that have come and gone for Damon Heter. 3 there at double 9 and 1 previously at double 8. Double 18, sorry. double one. This is getting messy.
No
Very
score.
messy. Right, well, here we go again. How many chances do you want, Damon? He's missed 4 for the match. He's got another 3 in his hand. And
Game
finally, he puts an end to it all. He shakes his head because he knows it should have been more comfortable than that. But in the end, the scoreline does look comfortable, doesn't it? Throw in the 10th leg to wrap it up. He would have the throw in the 11th, Darren Webster, but having been 5-2 up, starting the 11th leg is not something he really wished to contemplate.
140.
Well, he's left himself another match-winning finish.
140.
Narrowly missed 120. Can he take out 121? Treble 17 leaves bull. Yes, bullseye.
96.
So Darren Webster missed tops for 120 for the match, missed bull for 121 for the match. Now, we've seen him take out 25 in the match before very cleanly. Can he do it again? Double 8.
Game
and
shot.
Darren Webster wraps it up. It got a little twitchy towards the end there, but Darren Webster, the giant, is toppled.
96.
You talk about the World Championship, Van Veen has certainty to be in that field, isn't he? Absolute certainty via the Pro Tour Order of Merit.
180.
And so he'll be one of those players that the Seeds will be looking not to hear their name paired with.
Well, it'll be in there by virtue, well, in many respects actually, World
98.
Youth Championship finalist.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and could be World Youth Champion, just like Josh Rock.
Yeah, not a player you want to see in your segment.
49.
Seed. But I tell you what, Callan Ridge is threatening to make
95.
light work of Jan Van Veen here.
Game
4-0.
shot.
Another 13 darter.
More far-reaching consequences than just simply advancing in this tournament. Oh yes, double 8, 19.
99.
Well, that was for 5-zip.
I think there was a genuine gasp from Callan Ridge there. He felt that was the game. Can he slide in alongside that? No, he
32.
can't. Not into the double. And Van Veen stares in disbelief at that double 16. 4 darts at double in the match, all of them missed by Van Veen. He might be about to go 5-0 down with 3 breaks a throw.
Double 8 is the target for Callan Ridge, and he makes light work of that. He's making light work of Van Veen. Yeah.
The likes of Phil Taylor, Robert Thornton, Wes Newton,
180.
Michael Van Gerwen obviously joining that
Merv
club.
do it?
I think, oh, it's a good question. I'm not sure if Merv's done it.
Could be a good question in pointless, couldn't it? Now, another one there to finish the match in style.
145.
Very nearly wrapping it up with a 170 finish. Will he come back? Yes, he will.
86.
25 to tidy it up. And a very tidy performance. In fact, that's damning it with faint praise. It's been more than tidy. It's been absolutely brilliant from Callan Ridge.
He likes to go the unorthodox 17 double 4.
Game shot and the match.
And nothing unorthodox about the performance as a whole. It was quite superb from Callan Ridge.
137.
Webster looking good to improve upon yesterday's result, at least, or lesser
96.
scoreline. The result still feels like it may go the way of Heter. But this would be a second leg for the Demolition Man.
Game shot.
It's really nicely done as well. A man who's on a 9-game winning streak, but Damon Heter is streaking to victory here
60.
because for the second leg running, he's cleared 320 points with his first 2 visits to the board.
$134.
51 left after 9.
Faced with the prospect of taking out 161 to stay in the match. Couldn't find the second treble.
137.
So Heter will get match darts here, barring accidents. double 16.
Game shot and
no accidents there. A comprehensive victory as Heter beats Webster 6-2 again. At the moment, he's just being outplayed by Ridge, you feel. Ridge on top, but by no means decisively. But he's got to mind his work, Callan Ridge. That's the thing. He can't afford any slips himself.
95.
Hasn't got a lot of breathing space. There's a big discrepancy in the averages. Well, there was before that visit. Callan Ridge averaging a tick or two over 100.
102.
Damon Heter was down towards 80. And even now, 82.5. So, but this will help it. Oh my word, that's a superb 171 from Heter to give himself the chance of the break back I was talking about. But that leaves the ball, and that is absolutely sensational.
$96.
Heter 3 in front. Neither here nor there, really, that.
85.
And that's a medium kind of score, neither one thing nor the other, so Heter will still fancy his chances.
100. $98. $100.
So Callan Ridge with a 3-dart combination finish on offer to finish the match. It's on now for sure. He's going to get a dart. He gets it out of double 16 and he hits it, and that's a great win from Callan Ridge. Damon Heter asked the questions. He went for 32 and just carried on doing it, yeah. Well, still, you know, we think of him as a top professional,
140.
but he's only 22, you know, so there's something for him to take away and learn.
Yeah,
134.
In this sort of match and this sort of environment, how much he gave us sort of like a little smile and a little bit of a chuckle.
137.
And he seems to have really got back involved with the business side of the match. Right, I know it was only the first leg, but how costly could that first leg prove
131
by hitting the wrong double?
Well, that definitely leaves the ball.
104.
It cost him a leg, and he might think, well, I can get it back in this leg, but you never get it back. Double
Game
8,
shot.
and he's lost that leg, but that's not from his doing, it's from the brilliance of Michael Smith. Rock missed one dart at the bullseye, and then he went off favourite against Heter in the match play and lost
140.
there. But extraordinary that bookmakers prepared to make him favourite against established stars like Heter and Aspinall and Clayton in those matches I mentioned was extraordinary for a player of his still relative inexperience, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. We talk about the talent of
90.
Jan van Veen coming through, Luke Littler. But this man's very talented also.
94.
I think we can both agree, Rod, that the game's in very good hands at
Oh,
the moment
my
with
word,
the youngsters
yeah.
that are coming through.
Double 19 for double 18.
57.
Well, it would have been a fabulous showpiece finish.
Game shot.
And that's a much simpler finish from Michael Smith, and it's an exquisite double top, and he now leads by...
And like I said at the time, Rod, how costly could it be?
Correct,
you know?
yes.
97.
A moment of madness. And to be fair, it was a plum double 16 as well.
It was, yeah. Well, that's what makes it worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you miscount, throw out the wrong double and hit it, you feel worse than if you just missed it anyway.
Yeah.
140.
Tops, 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 tops. Lovely stuff. Michael Smith treating to us to his.
There could be, especially the way that Josh Rock has been peppering that treble 20, but
94.
well, he picked off a nice little treble 18 there last start, but hasn't done any damage to Michael, who might set up tops here after these 3
140.
darts.
Annoyed that he didn't fill it up, because he knows, like the rest of us, if he finds a treble 20 with his first dart, more often than not he'll follow it twice, like that.
Yeah.
So Michael Smith wants 80. Single, double, and
Game
Michael
shot and
Smith completes a terrific performance and a terrific victory over Josh Rock. Smith, which when Steve from Sports Radar gave me that data in the World Championship, I was surprised it was Smith. I thought it'd be Evans, but Smith was quicker than Evans.
Wow.
I'll tell you who was quick as well, Clearmacher.
Martin Clearmacher, yeah.
Yeah.
Martin Clearmacher,
he's right up in the frame.
Yeah.
But Evans, as you've mentioned, has suddenly become disinterested in that accolade, if indeed it is an accolade of being the quickest thrower in darts.
Yeah.
And wants to concentrate on winning darts matches, which in the end is what you get paid for, Colin, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. All those years ago, Vincent van der Voort, we thought with a speedboat, well, he's like a snail now, isn't he?
Game shot.
Let's cross.
Match play. The year he won it.
Yeah. Double 8. Well,
87.
back for double 4, no matter what Rob Cross puts on the board here.
I'd like to put a bit of pressure on this double 4.
60.
I don't think that's quite enough there. So double 4 then to take the lead again.
No score.
Well, lined them up on the outside of the wire, but that's no use to him. So there's half a chance here for Rob Cross on the 18 segment. Staying there. Single will leave the ball. Treble will leave double 7. He loves the 18 segment, so there was always a chance he'd end up on a double here.
108.
We can't find it.
A reprieve for Callan Rids. What's he up to there? Some new flights possibly. Maybe thought the old ones are getting a little bit.
Game shot.
Yep. You'd have probably screwed up the piece of paper and said, well, that's me done. But
yes,
with all everything that's going on, slowing down, and
yes,
we just watch. Cross here if he can take out this double 16.
66.
No. The slowing down, the slower approach to the game, a different set of darts, and dare I say it,
57.
He's himself a better attitude. And with that better attitude has come some success, and he's built on that some more today, Rod, hasn't he?
Has indeed.
Game shot.
But he's going to have to go all the way if he's to reach the semi-final, because Rob Cross has sent this into a final leg. Rids has the throw. 41-34 with the throw in any leg, never mind the deciding leg, and you're in great shape. Unless your opponent's firing back the maximums. And Cross has only gone 60-97, so Callan Rids here, 117 points in front, plus these 3 darts. And again, as Colin said before the previous throw, 1 big treble will do, but he gets 2 again. So 3 visits consecutively of 2 big trebles from Callan Rids. And shaping up to a possible 11 darter, but a 4-visit leg in the final leg. You put that in, then you're well on the way to being a top quality operator. This is tremendous. Oh, it's brilliant.
On the match.
11 dart leg from Callan Ridge. You've got to hand it to him, and Rob Cross does. He congratulates his opponent, concedes defeat. A scratchy affair from the get-go, really, from that very first leg when they were all missing, both missing doubles. But
168.
Hector, all the data shows he's a better player than Deuren, so he should win from here. But he'll know full well he needs to find the form that he's capable of if he's going to trouble
91.
Humphries or Rids in the final, should he get there.
121.
That's a great shot. 1-2-1 there to lead double 8, but Kevin Deutz wants 170, and this time he has to go for the bullseye. And Dooley hits the bullseye for a 170 checkout. Left the same shot just a moment ago, but
Sam.
I think these guys are capable of playing much better than this. I think it's just the situation that they're both in
140.
of trying to get to a Pro Tour final. They're both very, very edgy about it.
96.
That's a great first dart. Well, bullseye. It's already hit the bullseye before, and he's done it again. A 1-2-5 checkout from Kevin Deutz. 6 180s to 2.
100.
How's he going to be when this match start? I think it took him 9
78.
darts to get past Ross Smith in an earlier match. Last 16 match, I think it was.
Fair to say,
56.
I think this was a slow burner, but it's caught light really in the back end of the match, to be fair. All those 180s that Colin was just alluding to and the big finishes. So the
93.
first 3 legs perhaps were mediocre at best, but since then it really has picked up and it's become a decent second half of the match.
90.
Well, Kevin Deutz now thrown for 96 for the match. Well, he can only set it up.
56.
Hope that he gets to come back, albeit Mike De Decker wants 155. Well, that's a great
It's
first
on.
up.
Not now.
99.
Tops then for Deutz.
To reach the final. And he's there.
Shot and a match.
Terrific win considering the slow start when he was 4-1 down. But the Dutchman beats the Belgian. And he's through to the final.
For Kevin Deutz.
He's a multiple tournament winner. Humphries already mentioned those successes on the Pro Tour, but on the Euro Tour he's had great success also, with 5 tournament wins on the Euro Tour.
180.
180 there from Kevin Deutz.
And a semi-finalist at this year's match play, Luke Humphries.
86.
Well, I
Best
think about
run
Luke
in a big
Humphries
one.
as well. He's got the world quarters in 19, 20 and 22. World match play semi, like you just said, Rod.
98.
And he was runner-up in the UK Open in 21.
He was. Double 16, double 8. Can't bail himself out on that segment this time. Could have been 3-0. Now can be 2-1.
I should get a dart, and it's going to be at tops.
46.
It just goes to show Rod what I was saying earlier.
Game shot.
When he gets opportunities like that, he must take them.
Yeah, has to take them. And then he found his best form. Found his best form when he was in trouble.
140.
Well, that's a little bit of a pressure shot on this 120, but we know Kevin Deutz does like a 3-figure finish,
Game
which
shot.
he does there. A nice little 120 finish there from Kevin Deutz.
$51.
Well, a good solid leg here by Humphries. Left himself tops after only 12 darts.
85.
A couple of lazy darts there, I thought, from Kevin Deutz. Great treble 20. Yes, I know Luke Humphries has hit the tops. Once again, on a 2-dart finish after only 12 darts.
100.
Is Luke Humphries. Can he clean up this 76? Well, that's a terrible first dart. Won't be happy with that at all.
36.
Well, so another 3-figure outshot on offer for the Dutchman. It's on. It's in. Well, 115 checkout. Saw 120 earlier, then he wired. Humphries was on top early, very much so. He was 3 legs in front, and he didn't put his man away. And in any sport, if you don't take full advantage when you're on top, eventually your opponent, be it as an individual or a team against you, will have a period when they're in the ascendancy, and you can be made to regret your
58
failure to take advantage of your dominance early in the match. Humphries wants 100. Tops. Can he put one alongside that to go within one of the match? Yes, he can. That's a brilliant finish. The class of Humphries. And he's in front again.
Rod stud. But back comes Kevin Deutz.
140.
Well, Humphries with the brilliant tops finish at the back end of the 13th leg, and then early on in the 14th, the maximum.
140.
And a 140 to follow, mind you. Good stuff from Luke Humphries. Better than good. Exceptional darts. That's why he's a champion. That's why he's a tournament winner and a top 10 player in professional darts.
Why is he going to go top to cap off a tournament win?
60.
Well, he allows himself the slightest smile because it doesn't go. Got to find a treble 18. No. And that could be the KO for Kevin, as Humphries wants tops to close it out. And Luke Humphries is a winner on the Pro Tour again. That was tough darts, hard match play darts. The young Dutchman really hung about in that game. It was a dogged display by Deutz.